A productive coaching relationship begins with two people with fires in their bellies, one who wants desperately to move forward and another who yearns to help that person make the journey. Hello, my name is John Dale, and for 20 years I've been a coach to the world's best leaders and best managers. I get a lot of questions about coaching. What is it? What can I expect? What does a coach do? Do I need a coach? And so on. In this video, I'll answer some of these questions. I hope you enjoy this and learn some things. If you do, please leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Coaching is about helping you take stock of what you want, your goals, your dreams, or your aspirations, and then helping you understand what you are or are not doing to get there. It's about reconciling what you want with the things you do. And as obvious and straightforward as this might sound, it isn't. We all have these lenses and filters that affect how we see ourselves and how we see the world around us. A coach will help you understand how these filters serve you well and how they don't. It is through this understanding that you will find what you need to change to achieve what you want. This can lead to some amazing breakthroughs and achievements. I can say with certainty that you can better use yourself to get much more of what you want. I see it all the time. To be coached successfully, you must want desperately to move forward. You must want to learn and grow. And you must be truly dedicated to spend the time and energy on yourself. To be a coach requires a deep dedication to helping another person get to where he or she wants to be. It means listening for what is and is not being said. It means meeting the person where he or she is and not expecting that person to adapt to you. So let me give you a few things everyone should be aware of before entering into a coaching relationship. First, accept that you have blind spots. We all do. We all have these things that we might not or cannot see that are getting in our way of us being our very best. Accept this and be prepared to work on it. Second, coaching is not the answer. Coaching is just a tool to help you. It's to help you see and understand things you're missing or you might not be able to see for whatever reason. The answer is in the actions you take to change. 3, you personally have to want something and you have to want to change. And most importantly, you have to want to work on it. You really have to want to work it. You're only going to get out what you put in. From time to time, I have people who tell me they don't need a coach. Well, I work with and know people who have achieved a lot. CEOs of Fortune 50 companies, professional athletes, incredible artists. And all of these folks, all of them have coaches, every one of them. Here's an example.
I've received so many different kinds of advice, I don't know where to start. One that comes to mind is to have a coach. Our board member in 2002, John Doerr, said, "You need a coach." And I said, "Well, I don't need a coach. I'm an established CEO. Why would I need a coach? Is something wrong?" He said, No, you need a coach. Everybody needs a coach." So Bill Campbell became my coach and has served Google very well. Every famous athlete, every famous performer has somebody who's a coach. Somebody who can watch what they're doing and say, is that what you really meant? Did you really do that? They can give them perspective. The one thing people are never good at is seeing themselves as others see them. A coach really, really helps.
I love his words. Every famous athlete, every famous performer has somebody who is a coach, has somebody who can watch what they're doing and say, is that what you really meant? They give perspective. This is so powerful coming from Eric Schmidt. He's a very talented guy who at the time was running one of the most exciting and fast-moving companies on the planet. And he's talking about the value of coaching. He has a coach. Now, to be clear, and to state the obvious, I don't understand your job as well as you. I can't do your job as well as you. I would never pretend to. But what I do, and I do very well, is I listen and I observe. I listen to what you say, and I observe the things you do. And then I point out where what you're saying and doing is getting you what you want. And I point out where what you're saying and doing is not getting you what you want. Let me put this in a little different light. I'm sure everyone watching this has at some point read a how-to book. It could have been on golf, dieting, tennis, leadership, photography. You did this because you wanted to get better at something. Did reading the book make you better? No, it did not. What made you better was putting into practice what you read, and most importantly, it was getting feedback from others. Getting their opinion about your swing, your diet plan, or the pictures you took. That's coaching. You have a desire to change, you learn some new skills, you put them into practice, and you get feedback. I've coached well over 500 people in the last 20 years. People at all levels working on all sorts of things. It's been a huge source of pride, energy, and excitement for me. I can't think of a better job. And one of the reasons why is that I have been continually impressed with the courage that the world's best leaders and best managers have for holding a mirror up to themselves, to look inside themselves, to get better at what they do. And with all my experience as a coach, I have a coach. I have someone who I pay to advise me and help me see my own blind spots, both in my business and in my life. It's made a huge difference. If you have any questions, or if you'd like to talk about any issues or problems that you're facing, send me an email at john@johnardell.com. I'll send you my personal cell phone number. I'll do my best to help. At a minimum, you'll have a benefit of hearing another perspective, and for free. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please leave a comment for me. I would really appreciate it. Take great care.